Namaste and good evening to all. Welcome to yet another session of Easy Ayurveda Gurukula, episode number 32. Hearty welcome to all participants. And today we have Dr. Krishna R with us with this presentation. We take the privilege of inviting Dr. Krishna R to Easy Ayurveda Gurukula, episode number 32. And with a small introduction, I would like to introduce Dr. Krishna. Dr. Krishna R graduated from SDM College of Ayurveda, Hassan, Karnataka in 2014. Is an Ayurveda practitioner, founder and director of Sri Ayurveda Multi-Speciality Hospital at Mysuru. So very much into Ayurvedic practice and also practicing with simple and effective herbs and formulations, and mainly advising the Pathya in terms of effective lifestyle changes, and also the diet is the key success mantra for Dr. Krishna. He is also the founder of Ayurashmi, an NGO working for upliftment of Ayurveda thoughts among students and public to create awareness amongst the students. Dr. Krishna is also chief physician at B.V. Pandit's Panchakarma Hospital. Welcome to Easy Ayurveda Gurukula, sir. Namaste.
Namaste, sir.
So today, Dr. Krishna will be presenting a very interesting topic, as I already said, Pathya, about Pathya, mainly related to food and lifestyle etiquettes for healthy living, the Ayurveda perspective of that. So without wasting any time, I'll hand over the stage to Dr. Krishna for his presentation. Dr. Krishna, you can take it from here.
Hari Om Apadamoola Paryantam Guru Namakriti Smaret Tene Vignaha Pranasyanti Siddhanchita Manorathaha. Hari Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Krishna. As sir told, I am practicing in Mysore. Today I'm going to present about Pathya. And all of you know, the Pathya is one of the very neglected topic in Ayurveda. But it is very important in practice, because nowadays when you see the diseases, or if you see the patients, most of the patients come with the condition of Apatya Janya Rogas, means they are following unholism diet regime. In old days, we have not seen that much of patients with this condition, but nowadays they are having more patients with the same condition. Even though a simple like fever, if you take the history of patient, we come to know he has done some apatya, either in terms of food or behavior or regime. Because of that, he had fever or recurrent fever or anything. So on this basis, I have planned to give some points on Pathya, but it is not full what I have telling. It's just introduction. What a whole slides I have presenting, it's introduction of Pathya. That's all. Because Pathya is not. We can't fully tell the Pathya because it's very vast topic. I will present how much I have understood and how much I know and how much I understood. Diet and lifestyle are two basic pillars of life, which is of life, means whole life and whole lifespan of the person is depends upon only two things. One is diet, that is food, and it's lifestyle, how he lives. From morning to evening, whatever he does, whatever he eat, that makes the person. If he lives in good environment or if he eat good food, he will be healthy for the day. Otherwise, he will be sufferer for next day. This is the main principle of the diet and lifestyle. Then when we come to diet, what is diet? And diet can be we can define as the food or drink that a person or animal group usually takes. In short, we can take it's a fuel for our body. For example, if you run in any automobile like car or bike, if you use good fuel, a car or bike will have very good mileage, or it will run for a long time. Otherwise, if you use any adulterant fuels, the lifetime of the bike, the engine will come down. Like that, the diet also same. When we take the diet, which is wholesome to our body, that is engine, that will run without any mistake or any disease, and it will live for long time. Otherwise, in between there is some repair. We have to go to workshop like doctors. Then they will repair the bike. Then they will send back to our home. Once again, if you take the same diet, once again we will go to the doctor. So diet is very important for our body and also for our day-to-day activities. And then lifestyle is defined as a way of living, means how we live with our environment. The diet is how we live with the environment is the left hand. How we speak with others, how we behave, how we interact with the environment, that's the left hand. But diet, how we take the environment inside our body. This is the main difference between diet and left hand. As per my view, Ayurveda is not only the medicine, means medicinal science. It is more than medicinal science. As we can tell a philosophy of the life. Why? Because if you take medicinal science, in that sense, we have only explained about the disease and the cure for disease. That's enough. But in Ayurveda, they have not did like that. If you see Ayurveda from start, they any Charakar, Acharya, Vagbhata, they started the sutras or Siddha Samhita with basic of the life, and when going in deep, they started medicine in last chapters of the Samhitas like that. So in Ayurveda, it also tells how a person should live, how a person should concept with the environment, how a person should behave with the environment. These are things are told in Ayurveda, but in the other sense, they have not told these things. For example, in Charaka, they have I think Vimanasthana, they have told Janapadavadvamsa Vibhan Adhyaya, means how we interact with our environment, the same thing will give to us. And in Sutra, Vata Kala Kaliya, it also related to environment. These are a few examples why we have this Ayurveda is not a medical science, but it is philosophy. And also it gives moksha, as Vagbhata says, Dharmartha Kama Mokshanam. So moksha is given by Ayurveda, but no other science is give moksha for us. So on this basis, I will prefer to call Ayurveda as a philosophy than a medical science. And then, first and foremost aim of Ayurveda is Swastha Rakshana, then giving the medicine. As I told earlier, if you see the first chapter of Charaka is Dirghaya Jivate Adhyaya, means what we want to do if you want to live for long life. And first chapter of Ashtanga Hridaya is Ayush Kamya Adhyaya. Ayush Kamya. Ayusha means lifespan. Kamya, one who desires to live long life, what they should do. And by putting that as a basic, they have started the other chapters. That would be Apamarga Tanduliya or like that. So in this perspective, we can tell in our Acharya have given more impact for Swastha Rakshana than that Roga Prashamana. If a person is Swasthya, then there is no need to give medicine, or there is no need and there is no cause of diseases. If person move away from Swastha, they will get diseases. So maintaining health of a healthy person is more important than creating a disease. This is the main concept of Ayurveda and our Acharya. And for this, Ayurveda has told so many don'ts and don'ts. You should do this, you should don't do this, we have to follow this, you should follow this, you should get up at early morning, you should not wear this, we should wear this, like these. Also those don'ts. Those are don'ts. These are all called Pathya Apathya, because on this basis only our health of a person depends. And Pathya includes both diet and lifestyle. Then what is Pathya? We are telling Pathya. What is Pathya? There are so many meanings for Pathya. In this context, we can take this. Pati Hitam Pathyam. Pati means it's a way which is good. That is Pathya. In our life, what is the way of from birth to death? There's a journey of us. There's a way for us. From birth is a starting point. That is the ending point. In between, there is a way. In this way, we want to go in many stoppings, or we want to meet many funny persons. We want to make something. Everything is done in that way only. So, in the path of life, from birth to death, the diet or regime, what are you doing in whole life, by walking or in journey of the life, which are beneficial in preserving of the health. The things are what the regime or a diet, which is helpful to preserving health as a healthy person. These are called Pathya. It may be food or regime. If anything is away from that, is a Pathya. Then importance of Swasthya Jeevana in healthy life. What Ayurveda says about this Swasthya Jeevana, we know what is Swasthya. It is Dhatu, Tridosha, Saptadhatu and Trimala should do its correct function. And also Prasannata of Manas, Indriya and Atma. But when telling that the shloka, the Acharya says the Karya of three Dhatu, Mala and Dosha should be normal. But when telling that Atma, Manas and Sharira, he is telling Prasannata, means it should be happy. So in psychologically we should happy, and also our physiological activity should be normal. This is given only by Ahara and Vihara, because this which Ahara and Vihara gives us happiness and healthy and makes our physiological work normal. That is called Pathya. On the basis, the Acharya Charaka has started, earlier told that Charaka Samhita has started with Adhyaya Dirghaya Jivatiya, which is longevity of life. And the Acharya has kept separate Adhyaya for Swastha, the Swastha Chatuska. In this chapter, the Acharya has given so many, the 4 chapters. In each level of that Adhyaya, he is given how a person should be follow this food or regime and Indriya. So a person, how can he maintain the Swastha? And then in Ashtanga Hridaya, Acharya started with Adhyaya Ayush Kami Adhyaya, which means desires of long life. Means here the Acharya says, Ayuho, lifespan, Kamya, one should desire long lifespan. So if you want to desire long lifespan, he should follow Ayurveda. And in each and every step of Samhita, Acharya emphasizes importance Pathya for the life, healthy life. If you see the Samhita, if you correctly see the Samhita, Acharya has told nothing other than Pathya and Apathya, in my view, because if you start the reading Adhyayas, Acharya says there's some food you should taken in this time, you should not taken that time, you should not taken in this condition, you should not taken that condition, like that. And also if come to the Nidhana Sthana of any Samhita, Acharya says by taking these foods, they're taking these rasas or taste of food, excess indulgence, not indulging, he will occur in, he leads to disease. Means these are the apatya for the roga. In other words, if you regulate these foods or diet or lifestyle, you will be happy from the disease. This is the small difference between Pathya and Apatya, what Acharyas told in whole Samhita. And in Anna Samrakshana Adhyaya, Dharadravya Guna Adhyaya, Acharya says importance of the Ahara Dravya and Ahara Dravyas. And in Dinacharya, he gives more importance for the lifestyle of the patient, of the healthy person. And also in Rutucharya, how the environment have effect on our body, the lifestyle. So in each and every step of Samhita, every paragraph, Acharya give, you should follow this Pathya, you should not follow this Pathya. It's a Pathya. So in it's my opinion, when Acharya has told only Pathya and Apatya, other than that, Acharya has not told anything, then Pathya, Apatya. And the medicines are told only 25% of medicine told in that Samhita. Other than that, everything is Pathya. In medicines also, in Jvara, if you take, Acharya starts with Sadanga Paniya. He won't tell any medicine. He started Sadanga Paniya. He comes to Rakta Pitta. He is called Tarpana Dikrama. He comes to Prameha. He goes with the food item what should be taken. He goes to Gulma. Acharya start with Hingvashtaka Churna. What Hingvashtaka Churna? Hingvashtaka Churna is not, if you see, it's medicine, but if you see the ingredients, everything is available in our home only. So it is one of the food items which is used as medicine. So each and everything is told by Acharya is Pathya food. Other than that, nothing is told in Samhita. Next, what Ayurveda says about Pathya Apatya. Everybody knows this sloka. Hita hitam sukham dukkam ayustasya hita hitam manam cha tacha etroktam. Ayurveda uchate. What Ayurveda says, hita and hita and sukha and dukkha. And hitayo and sukhayo. And in this context, we can take this is a basic, Acharya has told directly to Pathya and Apatya. How? This, what is hita? It is good for the health. What is ahita? It's bad for health. What is Pathya? From the beginning of life or the end of the life, what are the things we give health? Means with this give hita to our body. From hita it gives to sukha. Sukha means healthy life. From that we can have sadhana, means swastha. So hita can be taken as Pathya. When a person is away from the hita, it's ahita. Which ahita with what makes, if we take ahita, it will dukkha. Dukkha is roga. So hita is Pathya, ahita is Apatya. So hita hitam, sukham dukkam, patyam, and Swastha roga. So Ayurveda says hita and hita. Means Ayurveda says Pathya, Apatya, Sukha and Dukkha. If you follow the hita, you will get healthy. Swasthya. If you follow Apatya, if you call roga, which is Dukkha. And Ayu is a lifespan. Means from the starting from our birth up to the end of our death is the lifespan. If a person lives more than 60 years or 100 years, if he suffers from so many diseases, whatever told in the book of medicine, we can call him as he is enjoyed life. But a same person, he lived up to 60 years, but he doesn't have any roga. He is happy. We tell he is a very good lifespan. So on the disease on the health of the person, we can make it whether he is living enjoying the life or not enjoying the life. If he is having healthy, he is sukha for him, is the lifespan of the person. If he is diseased person, is desirable for him. The relatives will tell when he dies, he will become happy. So when the lifespan depends upon the health of the person, not on how many days he lives, how he lived. This is the important. Next, manam. Manam is a measurement. In Vimanasthana, Acharya says manam is a measurement. How we want to measurement of the thing. Vishesha manyate is measurement of the things. The measurement of the lifespan depends upon health, hita and ahita. Means Pathya and Apathya, which Pathya takes the lifespan is good and he is measured on the life, he will be happy. If Apatya is roga, then he will desirable, then the measurement will be wrong. This is the basic of Ayurveda, and the same thing told by Acharya Vagbhata. Ayu kamayamanena dharma artha sukha sadhana. When those persons decide to live long life, ayu kamayamanena, one who want to live long life, ayu means long lifespan. You should follow dharma. What is dharma? One which upholds, dharyate dharma. One which upholds our us is dharma. Means one who upholds means one which protects us. Which our the health will protect us, but our health will protected by Pathya. So when Pathya is the dharma, when taking dharma as a sharira dharma, that is the Pathya. In Skanda Purana, I think it is told. If you want, I think in Chanakya is told. For all the dharmartha kama, sharira is main dharma. If we leave the sharira, if you neglect the sharira dharma, we can't do anything in our life. So if you take sharira dharma, we want to follow sharira dharma. What is sharira dharma? Which we should keep sharira healthy. So keeping healthy is Pathya. So Pathya is the dharma of the sharira. So if you follow the dharma, it comes artha. Artha means health. Dharma, Ayush, Kamya, Dharma, Artha, Sukha. What is Sukha? We enjoying the life with healthy, without any disease. Then sadhana, we can do anything. Means we can do dhana, dharma, we can give a treatment, everything. If we are following Pathya, if we are healthy, we can do all these things. Sukha and sadhana. If it's for adharma, it is apatya. What happens? If it's apatya, it is adharma. If adharma, artha won't become. So artha is roga. If you follow adharma, artha is roga. If roga, then sadhana is with diseases. From disease, we can go to moksha. Moksha means happiness. So sukha won't be there if you follow apatya. If you follow patya, sukha will be there. This is the basic things what Acharya told in the Samhita, which can be correlated to the patyas. Pathya and Apatya. Next, how can you classify our Pathya? Pathya may be Ahara. Pathya will classify into Ahara Janya Pathya, Vihara Janya Pathya, which is left and diet. Further, this Pathya can be classified as Swastha Pathya for Rogi Pathya. Swastha, Dinacharya, Rututyaja, those things we can tell. First, Rogi. Other than that, as per the disease, we want to advise the Pathya. Next, what are the causes for disease? One is Ayoga, Atiyoga, Mithya Yoga. These three are main causes of disease. And these three are causes roga. Means because by disease these three are causes roga, and these are which causes roga is apatya. So yoga, atiyoga, mithya yoga, pathya. Apatya for apatya. So these three causes roga. Then what is pathya? Samyak yoga. Samyak yoga of ahara and vihara. We can take it as pathya. By doing samyak yoga, our health will good. When our health will good, there will be we are free from diseases. From diseases we can do our karma artha moksha will come to us. If we follow ayoga, atiyoga, mithya yoga, then our we will fall into diseases. We can't earn the artha, means health or wealth. Then because of that we can't do any sadhana, means what we want to in our bhuloka, that sadhana we can't do. Then from there we can get moksha. From here also there is no happiness, and there is no happiness. So samyak yoga we can call it as pathya, and ayoga, atiyoga, mithya yoga we can call it as apatya. So main cause of disease is pathya is main cause of health. Apatya is main cause of disease. Then With this introduction, we can see the Pathya for healthy person, Apatya, and the Vihara for healthy person. As we told earlier, Ahara which can help to attain good health, we can call this Pathya, depends upon the person and diseased person. And Vihara, day-to-day activities with regulatory health are called Apatya. Next, in Ahara. What is Ahara? In modern times, we can tell as food, but Ayurveda won't tell it is food. Ahara is one thing, is a substance which helps us to keep away from the diseases and also helps our build our body. That is called Ahara. And it is one of the main pillar in Triyopastamba, Ahara Nidra Brahmacharya. These are main Triyopastamba. In one is this Ahara. And it is basic for those things. And Acharya Kashyapa stated that health depends upon Ahara. And the Acharya also says that Mahabhaishadya as Ahara. Because if a person follow good Ahara and Vihara, Pathya, the person doesn't want any medicine. If a person doesn't follow Pathya, means Ahara, he doesn't need any medicine. Means if medicine have to act, Ahara Vihara should be, Pathya should be followed. If a person takes any type of, even though you take Swarna Bhasma or Shatapuri Swarna Bhasma, if person is not following Pathya, the Swarna Bhasma is also doesn't have any action on his body. So Ahara is the main concept which keeps our body healthy. Then all we are taking Ahara. But what is different between if person is taking health and same Ahara causing disease? The main treat is when we eat, how to eat, where to eat, when to eat, what, how, when. This is main three things which will make us healthy and unhealthy. This is a difference between Swastha and Aswastha. The same thing told by Acharya. Prajnaparada is Sarva Roga Karana. This is a Prajnaparada. If you know Aparada with our knowingly doing, we know it should not be taken, should taken in this time, it should not taken like this. We are doing the same thing. It's Prajnaparada. So this is one of the Prajnaparada. If you take Apatya, then what should we keep in mind while taking food? First is quantity and quality. What is quantity? Acharya says Ahara, quantity of Ahara is depends upon Agni. If Agni is good, you can take as per the Agni. One quantity of food which activates Agni, which does not diminish the Agni. If a person having Agni, for example, we having 60% of Agni, he should take only 40%, 50% of Ahara. It's just for example. And if you take more than that power of Agni, the Agni will hamper, then it causes diseases. Ahara puna Agni apeksha, he says. Then quality. What is quality? In Ayurveda, there are only two qualities. One is Guru and Lagu. What is Guru? Which is difficult to digest, is Guru. And easy to digest, easy for digestion is Lagu. For example, if you take idli, it is common household breakfast. If you take idli when it is cooked in a warm condition, it is Lagu Ahara. If you take idli same when it is become cold, means after 1 hour, 2 hours, when it after prepared, it is Guru for Ahara. If you take idli for treat, if you warm idli, if you take for 5 to 6 idli, it will help, it keeps healthy and good for digestion. Same idli, if you take 6 after 1 hour, 2 hours after preparation, it causes disease. This is the small difference between Lagu and Guru Ahara. Next, how much you need to take? If Guru Ahara, it should take only half of the stomach. How you come to know? If you take the food, if you need some more, that should be the half of digestion. You should stop that only. When and Lagu Ahara, you should not take an whole stomach and up to your throat. We should stop when you feel it is getting light to your body. And in my clinical practice, I should tell the patient who are taking the breakfast and night's dinner, it should be half of the stomach. And breakfast and lunch should be the 1/4, 3/4 of your stomach. Next, when to take the food, first and foremost condition, your gut should be clean. You should not to pass urine or fecus or flatus while taking food. Why? This indicates when there is fecus in our body, it indicates the food is not fully gone out of the body. When urine, the same condition, waste products inside your body, you should not take. Otherwise, your stomach will become dustbin. That's all. Then divide of emotions means when while taking food, we should not get any type of anger or should be the kama, krodha, bhaya, matsarya, love, like this. We should not get in those conditions because of what we take in our Indian system. Food is not only nourishes our body, it also nourishes our mind also. If you take food with this emotion, that will hamper our mind. Once you hamper your mind, that is apatya for our manas. That's why while you're taking food, you should be calm. Next, when we'll get pure belching, when you belch, we should not get any smell or of the previous taken food, which means the same thing. The previous food is not digested. Still it is in stomach. Next, when it is hunger manifested, means when you feel to take food, even though you have clear belching, your gut is pure and you're calm, even though you are not getting hunger, you should not take the food. Yes, when the previous food is digested, same I told previously, and all sense organs are clear function. Here, sense organs means our karmendriya, jnanendriya should be clear. Means we should not have any type of giddiness, or we should not have any tiredness like that. If it's giddiness means you have to ati yoga of that kshud bhega dharana. When it is tiredness means already food is not digested. So when it is function clearly, that you can take the food. Then when body is light, the same thing I told as previous days, food is digested. Next, ahara vidhi, rules should taken during food. One, a food should consume a proper time. Here's big problem in this means what is the time to take food, whether it's seeing the time or after digestion of food. But it is Acharya told, when the previous I told that when you feel hunger, that should be the time of the food. Then if your hunger is 3 o'clock, no, you should take food within 1 or 2 o'clock. Because when you take the dinacharya, madhyana is the pitta kala. Means if you take 12 to 2, in pitta kala, maximum is come in madhyama. Because first is kapha, last is vata, madhyama is pitta. 12 is comes with kapha pradhana pitta, pitta pradhana kapha, last comes with pitta pradhana vata. In between means 1:30 to 2. 1 to 2 is pitta pradhana kala, where we will get hunger. So we can take 1 or 2 o'clock. But it depends upon the rutu. Then morning is 8 to 9 when sun get just after 2 hours after sunrise. In evening within 8:30 or 6 to 8:30. This is the good time taking food. Next, it should be clean. Means we should not sit in the place where garbage is there. Otherwise, it is full of garbage. Or what taking food, the area or plate should be clean, and our hands should be clean, because it's one of the hygiene. What we taking food, it is not only taking food, it is one of the yajna. Means it's homa. We are putting our ahuti to the agni which is inside our body. So we should, how you are worshipping the god, same like that we should have the food. Next, it should be hot and easily digested and continuous. Why it should be if it is hot, warm, hot means warm, and if it's warm and with is putting some of ghee or anything, ghee, it is very easy to digest it. Because when you put ghee and the hot, which is ushna snigdha, same thing will be effect in our body also. Pitta is ushna snigdha, and the ushna snigdha you take, it increases the agni. Because pitta in our body is converted into agni. So we should put ushna snigdha ahara to our body to ignite our agni. So it is very, and that also it should be light. Light means how much you can digest, that much you can eat. It consuming with attention. What a same thing we should we should keep our attention only on food. We should not have divert our attention. If you're seeing by speaking with some person, we are seeing the mobile, seeing the TV. If you do like that, what we eat, the digestion starts from our buccal cavity, means from tongue, where our rasanendriya starts digestion. Then it gives impulse to our stomach. So from there our pitta will secrete. If we have decent attention, just you put your food on your mouth, you chew and eat. That's not, nothing is there. It won't, how we eat, that it's like that when it goes out of our body. So it causes disease. It is the ayoga of the ahara vidhi. Next, should contain all 6 states. Means shadrasa shuddha akaha should be taken. In some person will like more pungent, some will have more sweet, If you take only pungent, that causes disease to our body. Means because the vata will increases. We're taking only sweet, more sweet ahara, it causes kapha. If we have correct proportion, means it's all states should be continuous, so proportion should be correct. In that proportion, it will have effect on all the dosha in our body, because our body stands on tridosha. Vata pitta kapashchedi triyodosha samashitaha vikrita gnantesya vartayantischa. The three dosha depends upon the ahara. Ahara depends upon the taste. So we should give the ahara to the dosha that will make our body healthy. So all the three should be in that proportion. Next, neither quick nor slow. If you, because the same what I told in attention, same concept we can apply here. If you quickly eat very quickly, hurry bari, saliva won't act on the your food. That won't take the prescription state by Jnanendriya. Then same thing will go in stomach. The digestion will become late, or it will send your food outside our body as it is. So what you eat, that won't have benefit on your body. If you eat slowly, what happen? When you slowly, you can't able to eat how much food you want. The agni will decreases because of kapha. So your manas become laziness. So because of that kapha, tamo guna bhava, what you eat food, it won't get fully digested in your body. That causes a disease. That also causes disease. Ayoga, atiyoga. After taking bath, what happens with food? If you take food, first you take food, then you take bath. If you take food first, in all of you know, when you take food, our agni will get prajwala. In other ways, if you take food, our gut circulation will increases, then our peripheral circulation. If you take bath, the peripheral circulation increases, then our gut circulation. So when you take food, after that you take bath, the circulation of gut means pitta, circulation is pitta. Pitta will decreases, then that will goes to the vayu. Outside of the pitta, was Ranjaka pitta is activate, then the Jatragni. If you take bath, then after you take bath, if you take food, first Ranjaka pitta is activated, then after you take bath, the Jatragni will activate. So you should take first bath, then you take food. Otherwise, the ama will be there will be ama. After having good hunger, same I told in the previous slide, we can take that also. And washing our feet, hands, and faces clearly, should hygiene. And also after satisfying pitros, gods, guests, and children, and satisfying that depends upon the house servants, everything, and also considering own constitution. These are all in our Sanatana Dharma. We tell Vasudeva Kutumbakam, means we should have all of them in single family. So before giving, we are taking food, we should give others. Charity. So we have give to our forefather, we should to God. After giving that, we have to take the food, because they are all help us to grow for us from child to this much. For we want to give respect for them. For that condition, we should give first food for them, then we should take. And also our constitution, means according to Prakriti, we should take. And also as per Rutu. Next, Ahara Sevana Vidhi. Same thing continues. Without scolding, like months should be calm. Without talking, we silent. What I told, attention should be give. In company with likely person. Like if you visit with likely person, your months will be calm, then you can take food easily. And it will help in your body. Next, served by those who are clean and faithful to him. In all those days, there is food poisoning more for Raja kings. So, on that basis, they are told it should be served by a faithful person. Now, our household food is we can call it for this condition. Next, these are the Pathya, the dhanyas or food we can take daily. Ekshale, Goduma, Yuva, Shashtika, Jangla Mamsa Jivanti, Bala, Bhara Amalaka. These are, because these are we are learning from the BMS, just skipping the slide. Mridrika, Patola, Mugda, Sharkara, Ghrita, Divyodaka, we can't use now, because already we have polluted our nature. So from Divyodaka, we can have hot and cold water. And then Kshira, Kshira also. We are not using what the milk is not a milk. It's a mixing of poison and milk, that's all. And the honey, Dadima, Saindava. What are benefit of taking good food? This is very important for us. Bala, Varna, Sukha, Yuho. Bala. What is Bala? Our strength. Physically, and mental and physical strength is called Bala. And complexion. What is complexion? What body complexion we can take? Complexion. And next, Sukha. Sukha means health. And Ayu, lifespan. By taking the food, correct food, we will get strength, Varna, happiness, and longevity. Same thing, 12 Ashtanga Hridaya. Vata Pitta Kapas Cheti Triyodoshaha Samashitaha. If it is Vata Pitta Kapas Sama, we will get all these things. Bala, Varna, Sukha, and Ayush. If it is away from that, it will be Vikaras. Abala, Avarna, Dukkha, and Ayushya. Next, what are the things causes apatya for us? One is Samashana, Adhyashana, Vishamashana. What is Shamashana? The mixing of unstable and stable food. For example, by using the curd, we are using that hot rice, just prepared rice, boiled rice. If you take fridge items, while if you keep it in fridge, you are using the same curd. That is unstable, because when you keep in fridge, its property will change. When you add with the anna, this apatya, this apatya. So it is samashana. Adhyashana means quantity of food before previous digestion of food. If you eat food on evening, morning, soon after 1 hour you take some snacks. After that one, if 8 o'clock is taken breakfast, 9 o'clock there is some snacks, 10 o'clock coffee, 11 o'clock is dinner, some snack, 12 o'clock breakfast. Like this, it is samashana. This causes ajirna. Vishamashana are taking very less or large quantity of food. Sometimes, because everybody morning skipping the food, evening breakfast taking more than the enough of food. That is Vishamashana. All these causes the apatya, causes the disease. Next, what you should not use regularly? This kilata, dade, kuchika, ksharas, supta, amla mulaka, amamulaka, meat of dry animals, dry meat, etc. This bore, masha, bisa, grains, this should not be eaten regularly. So these are all the life. These are the ahara, janya, patya, and apatyas. Then we come to vihara. What is vihara? Lifestyle. Lifestyle is what we will give to environment. What we have a relation with our environment. That to achieve long, healthy lifestyle, we are providing relief from pain. The Ayurveda has mentioned so lifestyle measures. So these are lifestyle measures told by Ayurveda. One is dinacharya, rutucharya, sadvrutta, dharana, dharani, vega. These are the things what we should follow. Otherwise, it causes roga for our body. First, dinacharya. What is dinacharya? Dina means daily regime. First, we should get up at Bharani Muhurta, means 19 minutes before the food. Then we should attend the natural cause. But we should keep in our mind. Acharya told we should get up in early morning. Same time, we should sleep at night, within early night. Within 9 or 10 o'clock, because if you sleep at without 10 o'clock, we can get up at 5 o'clock. Other if you sleep at late, if you sleep late night, you can't able to get up at 5 Brahmi Muhurta. Next, attending natural cause. If in healthy person, it will come automatically. So by taking water or taking coffee or taking a cigar, if a person having natural cause, he is having some unhealthy habits, he is going towards the apatya disease. Next, brushing the teeth in morning and evening, which makes our taste buds to activate, and also having oral hygiene. In those days, they are giving pics of the etc. But now you can't take all these things because we are having salt with paste or charcoal with paste. But now we can use the same churnas for our brushing. Like Ayurvedic churnas, you can use. Next, cleaning our tongue means our tongue is first and foremost, digestion starts in our tongue only. From there, after that, from there we can just stimulate our GIT for production of HCl, means gastric juice. So if you clean the tongue, we can having taste of the food, and we can take food. Then holding, next, Kavala Gandosha. This Kavala Gandosha, one of the exercises for our buccal muscles, because these muscles are help for mastication of the food. Without those muscles, we can't able to achieve the food. So if you hold the taila, it's best for our Kavala Gandosha. If you hold that taila up to you having capacity, when Acharya told, when you get salivation from your side of the mouth, and you can gulp the same oil and split it. This is help for snehana of the muscle. It gives a strength to muscle, so we can carry chewing and also speaking for this muscle helping for us. So it will have a very good health. Next, Anjana, Karulyam. Nowadays it is very rare to apply because we won't get these things, but we have herbal things we can use. Next, medicated smoking, which helps to clear our nasal passage and clears our can having very gives nasal passage and having smell person makes very good. Then is nasal drops. It lubricates our nasal. After taking the smoke, our nasal passage become dry because of that heat. So avoid that rukshata. We want to put the snehana to the nasal passage because it's kapasthana. We should not make it ruksha. And also its main indriya is shira. Shira is one of the marmasthana. So we should, if you did rukshata, there will be marmabhigata. So we should avoid that. We want to do nasal drops. It will makes our sense organs stimulate and also is avoid the marmagata. Then exercise we have to do. It removes sweat and capacity of resistant disease. You know everything because exercise is one of the best thing which gives keep our muscle strength. And then oil massage. After doing exercise, there will be the rukshata of the deha. To avoid that vata prakopa, we should apply the oil and we should take oil bath. And then another thing, exercise should be done on morning only, specified by our acharya. You should not done afternoon. Next, powder massage. This powder massage helps reduce subcutaneous fat. And there is medhas. Then lukewarm bath. Then worshipping God, food, and taking food, going work and night. These are daily routine. What we should do. Then seasonal regime. These are Rutucharyas, what we have to follow. You know, these are Rutucharyas as told by Acharya. The 6 Rutus are there. Each and Rutu has its own effect on our body. And we should follow, as per Rutucharya regime, we should follow our diet and regime. Example, next is Shishira, next is Hemantaratu. In Hemantaratu, cold will be there. If you take cold items, we will end up with, this is caused by kapha. So in that Rutu, we should take pungent or katurasa ahara with Agni Depaka. When in the same condition we have the Agni will be more in next Rutu, so we have to take heavy food. So in that Rutu, in Sanatana Dharma, we have follow Dhanurmasa. What we do, we have green almond rice cooked on morning itself. It should be taken in morning itself. The green almond rice having after cooking like huggi, what we tell us it is huggi, we will tell in Kannada, I don't know in English. It is heavy for digestion. So morning itself it will have its own effect up to the evening. It digests slowly. So this regime is followed in our Sanatana Dharma. And in Varsha Rutu, due to the rainy season, Agni will be hampered. We should take a Katu Rasa along with Tikti Rasa Pradhana. Because it should not hamper our Pitta also, should not hamper the Vayu also. Katu Ushna, Titta Ushna, like that. And productive health. And also performing the seasonal rhythm, like in Varsha, Basti, and in Vasanta, Vamana, and Sharad, Panchaka, Virechana. If you do that, these things, it will keep our Tridosha in normal and also keeps our body, our engine, means our body, to gives more mileage for in our life. Sharad, Hemanta, Shishira, Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha. These are 6 Rutus and in India, but in out of India they have changed only 5 Rutus. I don't know about that. In India we have 6 Rutus. Further Rutus can Adanakala and Visarga. Adhana means it takes our strength. Visarga means we give us strength. Shishira, Vasanta, Grishma comes as Adhana, and Varsha, Sharad, Hema comes as Visargakala. In that Adhana is Uttarayana, Dakshina. Uttarayana means sun rays in northeast and Dakshina sun rays in southeast. Then Uttarayana is Agneya, means having more Rukshata in Bala will less, Agni Bala will less, and due to the Rukshata of body, Agni Bala will less. There's Vata Pradhana and Pitta will be there. And then Rukshata will increases and gradually Bala decreases. When in Visarga, there will be Somyata and Shita Guna increases, Agni will go. So we having Snigdhata will be more in Visargakala. So Agni will having more capacity to digest the food. Next, in Grishma and Varsha, there will be Avara Bala. So we should take Lagu Ahara. In Madhyama, Vasanta and Sharad, we should take Ahara with having easily digested food should be taken in the Avara and Madhyama. In Uttama, the Shishira and Hemanta. So in this Rutu, we can indulge in heavy food and exercise everything in indulge in Rutu. So if you follow this, if you follow in Avara Rutu, we follow Hemanta Rutu or Sharadrutucharya, we will fall in Ati Yoga of the Rutucharya. If you follow the same thing, less food in Shishira and Hemanta, we yoga, Ayoga. So both will cause us diseases. So if you follow the Rutucharya as per the Rutu, that is Pathya for our body. If you follow Rutucharya as without other than the Rutu, it is causes Apatya for our body. So this is the one we can take is Pathya Apatya. Next Sadvrutta. Now up to now we have taken one is mind, body and also our Sharira. Next come to mind. Manas. Sharira, Indriya, Sharira, one is our Ahara, with Sharira, and Ahara and Vihara comes to Sharira, this Sadvrutta comes to mind. Manas, in Acharya, we have given more importance for mind, means our psychological activity. We should, by doing Sadvrutta, Sad means good, Vrittas means work, which are good for our mind. Mind means we should not hurt others like that. These are sadvrtas. We should follow these things. So our mind will calm. By keeping our mind will calming, we have sattva guna more. Sattva guna causes, gives strength to our mind. It is patya for our manas. Rajavantama causes roga. It's apatya for our manas. So for giving sattva guna, for healthy manas, we should follow sadvrtas. These are the things, whenever possible, we should worship the God. We should speak Satya only, means which is good for our sadhana, this Satya. Then we should not have temper, means we should not get kama krodha, and we should have moha, should be suppress the moha, and we should not harm anybody. Even though the insects we should not harm any animals or plants, living being. As per possible, we should hardship. We should you should help others and also control our patients. Means we should control our desires, and thus we should speak pleasant and sweet words and meditate, observing cleanness of the things. Be patient. The self-control should be there. Knowledge of our self-knowledge should be there, and we should be straightforward and ignorant of daily activity. We should know. We should be to analyze what we did in whole day. Every day we should analyze ourselves. What we have did today, how much bad thing we did, how much good thing we did, like that. And avoiding eating, drinking, everything, and behaving as per time and residence. And actual activity, polite manner should be there. Sense organ control should be there. These are the things we should follow our minds to get Satya Guna to keep our minds healthy. Then urges. What is natural urges? These are the things our body gives our call. We should not uphold these urges. That too. One is dharaniya, adharaniya. Dharaniya, you should control it. Adharaniya, you should not control. What are adharaniya? 13 urges we have told. One is mutra vegadharana and mutra vegadharana, kshud vegadharana, which we should not we should not suppress our mutra, purusha, and vata. If you suppress, we will cause it makes our which makes our agni bala hina, that our agni bala causes diseases. Otherwise, if these are waste material, we should go out of the body. If you avoid these things, our body becomes waste body, means a waste dustbin. How you put dustbin and suppress it, that much smell it comes. Like that, how much you suppress these things, that much smell will come out. The smell means roga will come out. Roga will occur in your body. Next is sperm, ejaculation. It should be, means sexual intercourse should be done with our partners only. It should not be other than that. And we should control our sexual intercourse, because brahmacharya is very important for our healthy being and ojas. Next is vomiting, sneezing, and also kshud vegadharana, yawning, hunger. These 13 should not be avoided. Should not be avoided. If you avoid these things, that causes your body become dustbin. If you dustbin, roga will come. Next, we come to dharaniya vega. Kama krodha bhaya chinta. This is arishat vega, arishat gunas. We should avoid it. If you avoid 13, that will cause us disease. We should make it go outside. If you let it to go outside, it will cause a disease for us. So we should not avoid those 13. We should avoid these things. Because this, if you not avoid these things, it will causes our minds become rajatamo pradhana and causes disease our manas. Finally, come to conclusion. Ayurveda is not only impart chikitsa and aspect of dietary as a chikitsa, because each and every disease have its own apatya and pathya. And Pathya and Apathya majors supportive role in management of diseases also. In some stages, Vyadi, the Pathya is, and avoiding the Pathya is enough to cure the disease. There are so many diseases we can cure only with Pathya and Apathya without giving medicines. In Swastha Dinacharya have given more detail. And more important in Vihara, as per Akashapa, is Mahabhaishajya. And also, so many ingredients and formulation given by our Acharyas are told. Helps what it told us Pathya, which can follow daily in our gym, is told by in medicines also. And finally, Ahara and Vihara essential of chikitsa and part of the human part and parcel of our life. And finally, you can tell why we want to follow these things. We know everything. This Ahara and Vihara before these things, but if you follow these things, we won't fall in diseases. If you're not following, we will fall in diseases. So if you sit in OPD, so many patients coming with the same condition. For example, piles. If a person follows the Pathya Ahara, he will, by giving the medicine, and if you follow the Pathya Ahara, we can avoid him from recurring of the piles for lifetime itself. If a person doesn't follow the Pathya Ahara, it will, even though you do, if you have surgery, it will 100% will come back. Not only piles, so many diseases like prameha, like diabetes. Diabetes, one of the condition they tell it is come from hereditary. I have a small doubt on this. If it is hereditary, from we all should become, because we all if you take the root of our human being, from a single person came. But if a hereditary, it should come from that person. From whole world should be having diabetes. But now, only some part of the person and some part of the people having the hereditary. How it is comes? His grandfather doesn't have, but the grandson having diabetes. How? The person and the grandfather having same gene in his body, the grandson having same gene in the body, but the grandfather follows Pathya. The gene which is causing the diabetes is not stimulated, but the person who has grandson having Apathya, it causes make the gene to activate, causes diabetes. When his son doesn't follow Pathya, it will come. If the person, his son follows the Pathya, the diabetes won't come. This is the simple example, the Pathya and Pathya in our daily. Thank you for your cooperation. I am concluding the Pathya and Pathya.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Krishna. So this is like an elaborate topic on Pathya related to dietetics and also the lifestyle. We can speak the whole day, we can speak the whole week, whole year. This never ends because this is such an exhaustive and elaborate topic covered end to end in Ayurveda.
Dr. Krishna, thank you very much for your presentation. It was very interesting. My question is, a lot of us work and we leave home very early, and therefore we make our food early in the morning or the night before. Let's say we make the food early in the morning and take it, and we eat after 5 to 6 hours. So the rules that you have enlisted appear both as practical and impractical to the modern life. Do you have any tips or adjustments that we can make in the modern day? Now that we are in the modern life, we can't do anything about it. And the second question is, one of the rules you enlisted is eating warm. Is it okay to take the food in hot packs to keep it warm? Does the food still deteriorate?
Okay, the question is very nice, and I will answer as I know, ma'am. First question is, if you're taking early morning, is correct, ma'am. If you're taking early morning, but nowadays it is difficult to make that habit. I think your question is right. Nowadays, if you can take practically, because when if at what time you are going, if you're going to work at 8 o'clock, if you get up at 4 o'clock, and you can have food within 7 o'clock, and you can take in hot box, no problem, because our aim is we should keep our food warm. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
because something is better than nothing. If you're taking some food in a normal box, it will become cold. It's difficult to digestion. So if you're taking warm box, even though it is very late, it is warm. You can have to stimulate our agni. So you can do that, madam. But when you're having a leave, you can have practice this thing. But in olden days, only two food Adanakala will be there. One is morning, one is night. What they eat in morning, they will not take until the night. After 4 o'clock, they will eat. That is the Adanakala what our forefather used to follow. So if you can, we can adopt that. Morning you eat how much you want, and you go to your work. You take some snacks like fruits in evening for your dinner. Night coming home at 6 o'clock, you can take food. This is best, I think so. The same thing I giving to my patients, are those who are working in factories. Shift. I will tell same thing for them also. I think you are satisfied with the answer.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, and thank you, Dr. Krishna. So we'll take a couple of questions from the question box. Swapna ji has some given some references, and also so which match up with your description right at the beginning of the presentation. Thank you, Swapna ji. So Kalavati ji comes up with a question, an interesting one as well. Is paneer good for the body, and how to take this? Your take,
No.
Dr. Krishna. Paneer.
No, it's very bad for body. I will tell, because it's Guru Ahara. If it is Guru, it's bad for our. You can just avoid in some season also, and even for your body, it's very bad. I will tell you should not take paneer because it's fermented one, and also Guru for Ahara. It is Amla Guru. It causes your Amla Pitta more. So you should not make it daily. Once in a while you can take, even though if you stop means it's better for your health.
So that's a straight answer from Dr. Krishna. No for paneer. Okay.
Yes,
So Vasanta Reddy madam's question again. What is powder massage? You mentioned powder massage. What we know is Sadvrutta, and how and when should it be done? Cover it shortly. So indications of Sadvrutta.
Udvartana, we are taking Udvaran triple etc. But our ancestors used to, I think in kind of Siga Podi, that soap nut powder. It is Kashaya Rasa, and also with state Tikta. The same thing, and Ruksha Guna. Same thing is told in our Samhitas. It should be Kashaya and Tikta. So if you take simple the Siga Podi, the soap nut powder, you should powder massage is enough. Or you can take Tripla Churna or any Udvartana Churnas if you need.
Okay, thank you there, Dr. Krishna. So a little bit clarification. See, Udvartana, Vasanta madam, is a therapy as well as a part of daily regimen, basically used in kapha and meda conditions, where we use the dry powder herbal powders for massage, with or without mixing a little bit of oil, depending on the skin texture of the person, the tolerance, and many other conditions are seen. So it is also used therapeutically and also as prevention of many kapha and meda related disorders and block of srotas and many other conditions. So it's an appreciated therapy which we do in the hospitals for many conditions as a therapeutic measure. So coming to Jai Raghuji's compliment with question, so it's clubbed in one. Thank you for the excellent presentation. Intertwining philosophy was very interesting. I have a question. If Agni is low, when should we recommend medicines for increasing the Agni, and when should we recommend eating according to Agni?
The simple answer is both are same. Medicine and food, it should be given medicine and food should be given with food should taken as medicine. Example, if Agni is low, just take Ganji with small amount of ginger or jeera powder. It increases Agni also. It's good for digestion. For example, if you're having less Agni, if you're idli with pepper, if you prepare idli, so while preparing idli itself, if you put pepper on that, pepper and the garlic inside that preparation of when boiling, take same idli when you are in warm condition with small amount of ghee, it will Agni Vardhaka. And if you put take some shunti pudi or trikata churna, ingvastic churna with warm food, it's Agni Vardhaka. Like taking that garlic rasam in Tamil Virthan, Pundi rasam, garlic rasam, it is Agni Vardhaka. So taking light food with this snigdha ahara, with this garlic or onion, it gives both Agni Vardhaka and Amapachaka, and also gives you health Agni. That's also.
Okay, thank you there, sir. Yeah, Jai Raghuji, please go ahead with your.
Yeah, I have a similar, a question in continuation to the same thing. So we are expected to increase the Agni. Is that the right answer? Like, so if a person comes in with low Agni, it is better to increase his Agni than to tell him to eat according to his Agni.
It's better to tell according to his Agni you should eat. If you take as per Agni, it will increase. For example, if you're having in Homakunda, if there's only there is a small amount of fire, you should put small amount of the samit. If you put as per the Agni, if you the samit, it gradually increases the Agni. Once Agni increases, you can put big samit. Same answer can given for this also. When Agni is less, same amount of as per Agni we can advise him the food. When as per the on the basis of Agni increases, we can add more food. Quantity of food can increase.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, and thank you, sir, for that reply. So coming to Kirti Parasharji's question, I think it's a question. In modern era, we used to refrigerate food. We have to eat refrigerated food to stop its wasting, like wasting of food. Because it's mentioned reheating food will act as a visha. What's your take on that? So reheating of food is better or refrigerating the food is better? Your take, Dr. Krishna.
According to me, when the same question I will taken from my patients also, because nowadays refrigeration for food after bringing fridge. They all are become lazy because they are preparing food morning and for 2 days the same thing they have take the same food. As per my view, we should not refrigerate also. We should not warm it also. Morning, how much want you cook the food, you eat. Then night you want that much you cook you eat. Then you should freshly prepare the food and eat.
Freshly prepared food.
Yeah,
freshly prepared food is good.
If
good
it is
for
not
health.
time means just you prepare the rice or boiled rice only up to the morning and finish it by morning. Night you having prepared the same fresh rice, and then make that just don't heat on an Ayurveda we have told don't heat the food. We can warm it. Warming means we should not boil it. Just we warm it and we can use that for no problem.
Yeah, thank you there, Dr. Krishna. So a couple of comments here. Swapna ji, I think paneer is Viruddha Ahara, Samskara Viruddha. So as milk is broken down to make it, please clarify. Thanks. So already I think Dr. Krishna has said no for paneer. About Samskara Viruddha, Krishna ji, yes or no? Simple answer.
Yes, Samskara Viruddha, sir.
Yes, thank you. Vasanta Reddy madam, so regarding refrigerated food, mindfulness can help. A lot of us cook more food than needed. Taking time to estimate the amount of food we eat and making just that has helped me a great deal in reducing consumption of the refrigerated food. Thank you for the tips, madam, Vasanta Reddy madam. Heartfelt thanks to Dr. Krishna for comprehensively covering this topic and answering all the questions from our audience. Until we meet the next time, a big thanks, namaste, and loads of love from Easy Ayurveda. Thank you.